Is crazy traffic or gridlock one of your pet peeves? There are some important issues for the future of Metro at stake right now. Sarah McCarthy is live at the Edge Hill Library, where Metro voters are making a big decision on transit. Sarah.
Yeah, Vicki, there are several things on the ballot today. You can see we have all these signs out here at the Edge Hill Library. We have judges on the ballot, sheriff's races on the ballot, but the big thing pulling voters to these polls today is obviously the city's transit initiative. So we have seen record early voting turnout today. I just want to take you guys closer to this polling place so you can see what it's like here today. We saw about 60,000 people vote early for this transit initiative or against this transit initiative. I'm told the first person was here at this polling place at 6:20 this morning. So they got in line, they wanted to be the first in the door to vote. And ever since then, we've really seen a steady stream of voters. You can see we have people turning out right now. I'm just gonna take you guys inside so you can see what to expect when you come in. You can see steady stream of people, but no long lines here today. So that is the good news. We've seen people at these polling places really getting voters in and out. But the first thing that you'll see when you walk in today is this sign, which will ask you which ballot you prefer. So that's something, if you choose the Republican or the general ballot, the only thing you'll be voting for today is transit. However, if you pick the Democratic ballot, you'll be voting for all of these different races you see here. So we have the sheriff's race, as I mentioned. We have several judges on this ballot. So that's a much longer form for you if you choose that. But like I said, we've seen a steady stream of voters come into the Edge Hill Library today. I'm told they've had over 100 people come through these doors today. And typically by this time, they only have about 50. So we're expecting very high turnout today. I'll be at different polling places throughout the day, bringing you updates on our Facebook page and on Twitter. So go ahead and follow along for us there, but we'll have updates throughout the day. And happy election day. Get out and vote. Polls are open until 7 p.m. tonight. The only thing you have to bring with you is your ID. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right. Thanks, Sarah. We will have special coverage after the polls close, starting tonight at 7 on News Channel 5 Plus with our political analyst, Pat Nolan. You can also stream that live through our Facebook page. There's new information about the woman hit and killed on I-40 West. She's been identified as 37-year-old Rebecca Mealer of Antioch. Police officers were told Mealer was under the influence of a controlled substance and that she asked to be let out of the car. Her husband pulled over thinking she would walk up the ramp. Instead, she walked into the interstate and was struck by an unknown number of vehicles. One woman did stop. Police say no charges will be filed against her. Sky 5 was overhead as miles of traffic backed up on this main artery for commuters coming into town. I-40 reopened a little after 8 this morning. If you lie on a job application, you might not get hired, or you might even get fired. But a News Channel 5 investigation discovered a sheriff's deputy who did not disclose past arrests, and he was promoted. White County Sheriff Adi Shoup promoted a reserve deputy despite never asking him to fill out a job application. Adam West filled out one only after we asked to see it, but he left out crucial information on previous arrests and lied about whether his license had been revoked. West was one of the officers who fired his weapon on Michael Dial after a two-county police chase last year. Dial was not armed and died from a gunshot wound to the head. We tried to ask the sheriff why he promoted West.
Sheriff, we've been trying to reach you with some important questions.
Investigative reporter Ben Hall is posting information about this story online and on our social media pages. He's working on new information for tonight's update on News Channel 5 at 6. Fans of Johnny Cash have a new chance to see some rare music history. Just about an hour ago, some of his family was in downtown Nashville to give us a first look at Johnny's gold record from his hit single, I Walk the Line. It's more than 6 decades old and has never been publicly displayed until now. Johnny's brother and sister were joined by Jerry Phillips, son of Sun Records Sam Phillips, for the ceremony at the Johnny Cash Museum. I Walk the Line was released back on May 1st in 1956.